Good evening, everyone. I will declare this meeting open at 6 p.m. This meeting is being live streamed in accordance with Section 5.23A of the Local Government Act 1995. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we are meeting, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to welcome to the meeting Deputy Member Councillor Georgia Johnson. And I'll now move on to item 2, attendance apologies and leave of absence previously approved. There is none. And we go on to item 3, disclosures of interest. Do any councillors wish to make a disclosure? No? We now move on to item 4, announcements by the chairperson. So 4.1, EMRC sustainability team. Councillors, the Avon Descent was held a couple of weekends ago. This represented the last event the EMRC sustainability team is involved with. Over the last 21 years of Avon Descent, the EMRC has received over $4 million in grant funding from Lottery West, creating unforgettable experiences for locals and tourists across family events around Avon Descent. The Urban Environment team has partnered with member councils, other local governments and key stakeholders to facilitate projects and activities and provide services for the benefit and sustainability of Perth's eastern region. Similarly, the Waste Education team has delivered award-winning waste education and other waste services for the benefit and sustainability of Perth's eastern region. And in fact, the EMRC is again shortlisted for the Waste Sorted Awards at this year's Waste and Resources Recovery Conference. Over the years, the sustainability team has made a valuable contribution to the region through its participation in such projects and programs, including battery and lighting collections, solar cities, natural resource management, water-wise councils, sustainable transport and economic development. We thank the team members of the sustainability team for their contributions over the many years and making a difference to the region, as well as for their invaluable service to the EMRC. I'll just do a clap. Then item 4.2, the 2024-2025 annual returns. So these annual returns are due to be received by the CEO. Councillors who have not already completed their returns are reminded to complete their returns as a matter of priority. So we now move on to item 5, response to previous questions taken on notice. There are nil. Item 6, public question time. Do we have any members from the questions from members of the public? No. Okay. Item 7 is application for leave of absence. Do councillors wish to apply for any leave? No. Okay. Item 8 is petitions, deputations and presentations. There are nil this evening. Item 9 is confirmation of minutes of previous meeting. So can I please have a mover and seconder for the minutes of the meeting held on the 26th of June 2025 to be confirmed? Do I have a mover? Move Councillor Sutherland, seconded. Councillor Polifka? Yeah. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Sorry, I'm just going to note, I've got a bit confused. I also want to acknowledge Deputy Member Mayor Hamilton, who's here this evening as well. Councillor Johnson, do you wish to sit at the...
It would be confusing, but maybe...
I was confused anyway. So, okay. So welcome to the meeting, Deputy Member. Okay. So we'll now also need a mover and seconder for the minutes of the special council meeting held on the 30th of June 2025. Do I have a mover and seconder? Move Councillor Sutherland, seconded Councillor Polifka. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Thank you. And we'll also need a mover and seconder for the minutes of the special meeting of council held on the 14th of August 2025. Move Councillor Ames, seconded Councillor Sutherland. All those in favour? That is unanimous. And then we have another set of minutes. This is the minutes of the legal committee, which was held on the 17th of October 2024, because it's minutes of a committee that will not meet again. So can I have a mover and a seconder? Move Councillor Ames, seconded Councillor Sutherland. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Thank you. So we now move on to item 10, which is questions by members of which due notice has been given, and I've been advised by the CEO that we have not received any questions. Item 11, questions without notice. Councillors, are there any questions that are not specific to the employee reports? No? So we move on to item 12, announcement of confidential matters for which the meetings may be closed to the public. So the following confidential reports are covered in section 19 of this agenda. The Red Hill Communications Tower site lease agreement, licence to occupy part of lot 12 2J Road, Gidgigana, and City of Kalamunda distribution. Item 13, business not dealt with from a previous meeting. There is nil. Item 14, employee reports. So can I ask, does anyone wish to pull, any councillors wish to pull any of these reports to discuss? No? If that is the case, can I please have a mover and seconder to move the officer recommendation on block for items 14.1, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4, 14.5 and 14.6? Moved Councillor Ames, seconded Councillor Sutherland. Oh, sorry, the CFO?
Yes, sorry, through the chair. Just on item 14.4, we've obviously got 3 members that applied for that thing at the agenda forum that's highlighted. We want to just confirm that that's still the case, the 3 members.
Has anyone changed their mind?
I'm unavailable, yeah.
Oh, so Councillor Ames, so
No, I said that I was unavailable
initially.
and I'm still unavailable.
Okay. Anybody else change their mind from what's in the report? No. Is that okay, Mr. CFO?
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll just go back. Can I please have a mover and seconder to move the officer's recommendation on block for items 14.1, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4, 14.5 and 14.6? Move Councillor Ames, seconded Councillor Sutherland. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Thank you. So we now move on to item 15, which is reports of committees. 15.1, Audit Committee meeting held the 7th of August 2025. So do we have any questions on this item? No. I just need to check something. So, councillors, we've got 4 items under that section. Are there any items from the Audit Committee that anyone wishes to discuss? There's item from the Audit Committee 12.1, 12.2, 12.3 and 12.4. Any questions on that? If not, can I have a mover and seconder to move the officer's recommendation on block for those items?
I believe 2 of them are absolute majority.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Do I have a mover and seconder? Move Councillor Sutherland, seconded Deputy Chair. All those in favour? Those are all moved unanimously. So we now move on to item 16, reports of delegates. We have 16.1 Municipal Waste Advisory Council minutes held the 9th of July 2025. I'd like to invite Councillor Johnson to provide an update should she so wish to.
You've got her.
Name on it and everything.
wasn't quite prepared for that. So thank you for the opportunity to be on that committee as well as to provide some feedback. I think one of the items on it was the review of the Waste and the War Act. Sorry, I'm forgetting what it actually stands for. And that's review of our state waste strategy is coming up. And so I encourage you all to provide feedback into that when the time comes up.
Thank you. So we'll now move on to item 17, members' motions of which previous notice has been given. There is nil. Item 18, new business of an urgent nature. There is nil. Item 19, confidential matters for which the meeting may be closed to the public. Can I please have a mover and seconder to close the doors? Move Councillor Ames, seconded Deputy Chair. All those in favour? That is unanimous. Thank you. And for the benefit of the minute taker, the doors were reopened at 6:28 p.m. And the live streaming is now on. Thank you. So I will now read the resolutions that were passed behind closed doors and that are public.
Would you like me to read them, Madam Chair?
Go ahead.
Through you, Madam Chair, I'll read out the resolutions that came through during the confidential session. Item 19.1, the Red Hill Communications Tower Site Lease Agreement. It was moved and resolved that Council endorses the granting of a 5-year lease to occupy a portion of Lot 2 and Lot 11, 2J Road, Gidgegannup, to the Department of Fire and Emergency Services for the Communications Tower in accordance with R30 2C2 of the Local Government Functions and General Regulations 1996 for a nominal rental fee. That Council authorise the CEO to execute the ground lease agreement between the EMRC and FES ministerial body and the licence for EMRC to access, install and maintain its equipment in the DFES facilities and on the tower subject to any minor variations that are agreed. And point 3, the report and attachments remain confidential and are certified by the chairperson and the CEO. Item 19.2, licence to occupy part of Lot 12, 2J Road, Gidgegannup. It was moved that Council notes the legal advice and endorses the proposed new 2-year licence to occupy a portion of Lot 12, 1024 2J Road, Gidgegannup to the owners of Lot 56, Carrack Court, Gidgegannup, WA 6083, in accordance with Regulation 32E of the Local Government Functions and General Regulations 1996 for a peppercorn licence fee. That Council, by absolute majority, in accordance with Section 5.421 of the Local Government Act 1995, delegates authority to the Chief Executive Officer to negotiate and execute a 2-year licence and any future licences with the owners of Lot 56, Carrack Court, Gidgegannup, WA 6083. That Council notes the additional delegation entry into the delegations register forming attachment 3 due to the authorisation of the delegation. And point 4, the report and the attachment 1 and 2 remain confidential and be certified by the chairperson and CEO. And item 19.3, City of Kalamunda distribution resolution that can be published is the report, its attachments and resolutions remain confidential and be certified by the chairperson and the Chief Executive Officer. Those are the items, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. So we'll now move on to item 20, future meetings of council. The next council meeting will be held on Thursday, the 25th of September 2025, if required. And I will now declare the meeting closed at 6:31 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Chair. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Enjoy the concert.